Jim, a trip to Telford United awaits tomorrow, a club you have a great connection with. You must be looking forward to the game.
Yeah, very much so. It's a big game for us. We want to get back to winning ways. Telford have had a difficult start to the season. They changed the manager, but still a capable side. But with regards to myself, we're going there to be professional and try and win the game. But being honest, I'm really looking forward to it because of my connections with the club. As far back as I can remember. I used to have family trips to Telford with my dad playing over there for 15 years and scoring all the goals he did and having some fantastic memories with regards to FA Trophy and what he did at the club. So it's always been ingrained into me and my brothers and obviously my mum's still alive and she's got a lot of friends over that way and she visits the area quite regularly. So it was always one of the first results that we looked for on a Saturday afternoon. As a kid growing up, me and my dad are Evertonians and I've got two older brothers who are Liverpudlians, so they were always the first results we looked for. And after that, it was Telford United back in the days of CFAX and teletext, and I always used to go on the telly and have a little look to see how they got on. My dad was always rooting for them and looking out for the results. So yeah, it's a great it's a great club. It's it's got a good fan base, good people. Get behind the team. It's a bit of a sleeping giant, lovely setup. And it'd be nice to go back there. I've been back as a player with Morecambe. I've been back in a charity game. I've been back as a spectator, and I'll go back as a manager. So I'm really looking forward to it. But as I say, we're going there to do a job, and then when it's done, it'd be nice to catch up with some familiar faces. As I say, they're really good people there, and I've got fond memories of my time there as a player, 5 years. And as I say, they're good people who support the club and run the club, and I wish them all the best. But tomorrow's the day where we want to get the 3 points, and then, as I say, a few handshakes and a few hellos, and then it'll be back to business.
We're left to settle for a point after Brackley's late equaliser last week. Do you think that gives us motivation as a group to go and get the 3 points tomorrow? Yeah,
I thought for large periods last week we were very good. It was pleasing with the performance overall. Disappointing in the last 10-15 minutes when we went 3-2 up. But that's football. If you go back to the Spennymoor game or the Gateshead game before that, our game management was superb. We kept the ball, we didn't give away any unnecessary fouls, we didn't give the opposition too many corners and throw-ins. But what we did with Brackley last week, we were a little bit, our game management, our dark arts weren't at it, and ultimately it cost us 2 points in what was a massive game, top versus second. So take the point. It is what it is. We've won every game before that, but recently we haven't been good enough on the road. So we go away tomorrow. We've got to get back to winning ways as soon as possible. And as I say, Telford have had a difficult start. The manager's left the club, but they're a capable outfit. I watched the game last season after me in and around my operation, and I was quite impressed with them. I thought he caused us problems on the day. I thought we were the better side and deserved to win, but credit where credit's due. They've got a few capable players in the ranks, and there's a few there that I know of. I've been close to signing Elliot Durrell in the past. I've had Jason Oswell play for me at Morecambe. Mikhail's done okay against us last season, so they're capable, but they're struggling in the league. Down the bottom end, struggle for results, lost last time out. So we got to guard against that. They'll be all out to try and get back to winning ways themselves and pull themselves away from danger. And likewise at the other end, we're desperate to get the 3 points to keep us at the top of the table. So it's got the makings of a good game. One, obviously we're looking to win, but as I say, we never underestimate anyone in the division. It's a tough division. Telford are a capable outfit, but we know we are ourselves, and as I say, we can implement our strengths on the game very much like we did last week against Brackley for large periods. I think we'll do okay.
You talk about being top of the table there, but is it just about looking after ourselves and the table will take shape in due course?
Of course, I've always said that. It doesn't matter what goes on over grounds around the north or the Midlands as it is, with a few of the clubs being based down that way. The most important thing is getting your own house in order. Anyone will tell you that in the game. You shouldn't have to be relying on other results. You just concentrate on and put all your energies into what you're trying to do to try and win your game, and then after that you can look how the results have gone elsewhere. If you draw or lose the game, then obviously you're looking at results to see if it's gone your way. We had a game recently where I think it was Cairns where we lost, and as we after the game we looked at all the results, and you know, it was probably only Kersden in the top 6 who'd won that day, and that was against us. So, you know, that's important that, you know, your energy, your focus is just on your own job in hand, and that's what we do. We try and win every game that we go into. We'll try and win tomorrow, and then hopefully we do that, and then we'll look at the other results around the country, because again there's some good games tomorrow in the division, and obviously teams will drop points, so get our own house first and foremost, and then assess what everyone else has done and weigh the league table up afterwards.
Finally, Ethan Walker arrived today, back on loan for his second spell at the club. You must be pleased to have him back around. Yeah,
we liked Ethan when he come last time. He took a little bit of time to get going. Hadn't played much football over at Preston. I spoke to a few people at Carlisle. He done really well there last season, but again showed a little bit similar to what he's done here. Took a little bit of time to get going. We've seen a bit of a change in him, certainly leading up to the Alfreton game. Then he scored against Alfreton. Then he was, you know, he was a proper cock hoop in training. He was good. And then we played him in the next game against Gloucester. We thought he had a good game then, and then we were looking to extend the loan, but unfortunately he picked up an injury. So he's gone back just as that loan finished. He's gone back to Preston. He's got himself fit over the last 3 weeks or whatever. He's played in a game against Fleetwood this week and scored 2 in a 3-2 win. So he's a capable player, as I say. He's done well, got better in time, you know, in his last loan move. And you know, he's been today. He's looked razor sharp. He's a good player, and I'm sure he'll go from strength to strength. That's what we hope happens. You know, he'll be involved tomorrow, and as I say, he's a very capable player. He enjoys it here. He enjoys the environment. He's willing to work hard. He's willing to, you know, make his mark on our team. So you know, he's an eager kid who wants to get going again. So, you know, we've welcomed him back. He's ready and raring to go, and let's see what tomorrow brings.